What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Cafe Owner Simulator. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like in the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we got sent an email about a new project property. This one, it either was once a fast food restaurant or is going to be a fast food restaurant, but they're going to pay us 5,000 buckaroonies just to complete this thing. We need new furnishings. We'll get a new logo out of the whole deal as well. So I think we'll make our way there and we'll see what this thing is all about. This lady down here says it should be a fast food cafe. Clean up all the trash, restore anything that's broken, create an interior and decor that would be appropriate for a fast food place. The exact same thing that they wanted on the last job. The only difference is it says fast food place instead of like cabin in the woods or whatever the previous one was. Dude, this looks kind of crazy though. I like the like city aspect or like the downtown aspect of this one already. Cool. Okay, so let's just go around and start cleaning up all the trash so we can really get a better understanding of what it is that we're actually working with here. Grab all those barrels. We've got tires, just junk. Junk as far as the eye can see. So where's the front entrance? Oh. Yeah, it's just buried by all this garbage, dude. It should be right around here. Look at that. What an absolute disaster. Okay, as I mentioned, we're first just going to go around and clean up all the trash. Honestly, time-lapse... Oh, we got to repair some railing there as well. Time lapses of cleaning trash, anything where there's a lot of camera movement usually doesn't look super good in a time lapse. So I think we'll just sort of gloss over the trash collection. Shopping cart right at the top of the stairs, dude. This is just so weird. Ooh, this is new. Also, I might just end up kind of like fast forwarding through the cleanup. Not doing a time lapse. No, put that away. Not ready for that quite yet. But I think that'll end up looking all right if we just do it that way. So, we've got a bunch more railing on this property that needs to be repaired, but that does it, I think, for all the trash. Let me just make sure we don't have anything out here. It's got like an actual lawn, whereas the other one, obviously it was in the woods, so couldn't really have a formal lawn out there. But yeah, that does appear to be all the trash now cleaned up. So let's get out our rake and we'll do the same thing for the leaves, for the moss, if there is any. I'm sure there probably is. This place looks kind of run down. I spotted another one of those cans out behind this railing. Look at that. They hide them so well. I'm guessing there's at least one of these. There it is. Around every location. I have no idea. There might be two, there might be three, but that's the only one that I've seen thus far. Not a huge deal with if we miss them, you know. We just get a couple of extra dollar bills for scooping them up. Yep, there's one more. All right, so there's two. So then, back inside, we've still got this. Oh, we just picked that up. Okay, that is very, very easy. And then the moss on the wall, we kind of know how to do that. We just get our sponge out and clean it up real quick. I'm sure this is probably the aspect of the game that people enjoy the most. I'm not so sure though. I think I kind of like the restaurant or the cafe management side of things a little bit more. This is definitely still enjoyable. It's just, it's kind of part of it, you know? So now we'll get around with all these new beams and get these put in place. I wonder what happened, because obviously this used to be, or at least I think it used to be, an actual... Okay, we can't walk on those. Or maybe we can't. We'll try it again. But I'm pretty sure that this used to be a proper fast food restaurant. I'm just so curious as to what actually happened here. Like, tornado, earthquake, something major had to have happened, because that is a lot of structural damage. Now we're just gonna kind of patch up the foundation here. It's not even the foundation, actually. It's more so the wall. But sliding in a few of these bricks into places where there ain't any. Now that we've finished with the foundation, or the walls, whatever you want to call that, we're going to make our way back inside and start repairing this railing. Again, there's quite a bit more to this one than the previous job that we did. I'm kind of hoping that the jobs continue to scale up the way that they have been. That ought to do it for the railing. Now we need to turn our attention to the floor, dude. I fell through this thing more times than I'd like to admit. But it looks fairly straightforward. We're just going to go through and replace all the broken ones. And then obviously put in some new pads in places like in the center here where there actually aren't any. Alrighty. It's certainly still ugly, just like the lower level here, but at least there's a floor and ceiling. That's kind of nice, right? So let's check out our task list now. We need to go through and change the wall covering, floor covering, ceiling covering, all the coverings, and then it's just interior with all the kitchen appliances and things. Oh, and then a water closet as well, also known as a bathroom. I want something that just screams fast food restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, this one's not bad, but the tiles just aren't dirty enough. They don't look grimy enough like these ones do. Let's try it. We'll just do a little spot of it in the corner. Honestly, I think that's the move. It's just ugly enough that I think it'll end up working out okay. So we need to go through and beat the devil out of all the flooring here with our handy-dandy sledgehammer. And then we're also going to have to do the same thing upstairs, I believe, as well. And you bet your sweet bippy we're bringing it all the way into the little Harry Potter bedroom back in here. You know, thinking about it a bit more, actually, this is probably where they want us to put the bathroom, the water closet at. And honestly, that's a decent spot for it. Now, though, moving on to the walls, and then lastly, the ceiling. The ceiling already looks really grimy, but I think we can probably do better. But let's focus on the walls first.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
You know, I really didn't like any of the options that they had for wall or ceiling coverings, so I ended up just painting everything white to get it over with. Super simple, super easy. It doesn't scream fast food restaurant necessarily, but it's better than the alternatives. I'm gonna need the task panel here again, but we should be done. Yes, now we can move on to the interior, starting with 5 tables. So once again, going through AvaZone, I'm going to try to find something that sort of looks like it belongs, you know, in a fast food restaurant. My immediate idea is to utilize booth seating. You know, a lot of fast food restaurants have booths in them. However, I don't think we're going to have enough space here on the main floor to have both our kitchen and our seating if we're going to do that. So that leads us upstairs onto like this rooftop patio area. I think we could comfortably squeeze 4, maybe 5 booths up here. If we can't fit the 5th one, I'm thinking just a simple 2-seater round table right in the middle of this big glass pane right there. I think that would look pretty good. But let's pick out a booth. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself a little bit. I want to go with the dark one. I think that'll have a nice contrast with like these orangey yellow floors. So let's get one put in that corner, and we'll see how many we're going to be able to fit up here, dude. It's already close. We can squeeze one more of these right there next to the railing of the staircase. The booths are kind of weird, right? Because normally with a booth, you kind of have one end of them up against a wall or something, but you can't do that with these. There always needs to be enough space for people to walk in on or enter into the booths on both sides. So it does look a little funky, but it's definitely functional, right? So downstairs, since we were only able to do 4 up there, we're just going to do the one single seater here. I was thinking this had a round table for some reason, but square table is just as good, I suppose. With our seating sorted, now we need a cash register. So we have 2 options for these. We have the cafe table and the Uniprice. Honestly, cafe table, little too big, especially for this place. So I think I'm just going to stick with the Uniprice model, and we're going to place that right over here, just to the left of the staircase. I think that'll give us, plenty of space to still get around here. Not that we're going to be managing this restaurant, but also that'll give the guests a little bit more space to form a line. Now, though, we need 2 lamps, 2 things of decor, and then 1 entertainment item, whatever that may be. Honestly, we might just save those till the very end because we still need to fit a ton of different kitchen appliances in here. Even after just placing in 2 of these kitchen tables, you guys, I can already tell that this is going to be very, very cramped and very difficult. But now that we have the kitchen tables out of the way, we need an oven, a fryer, and then a grill. It's hard to figure out where to put these without having the big, like, range exhaust hoods, the ventilation units above them. So I'm going to grab 2 of those. So hopefully that'll, make my life a little bit easier. But we definitely need one above the oven, and we're definitely going to need one above these 2. Oh, hang on. We can actually just put it there, totally intersecting that little pillar. That's totally fine. Okay. So location-wise, honestly, could be good. Could be fine. What do we need next? A refrigerator and then 2 sinks. Okay, now they're just getting greedy. This is just Tetris with kitchen appliances. I mean, that's really all this is. I've had to do a bunch of reorganizing, but I think everything we have in place should hopefully stay in its place, and we can move on to the 2 sinks and then a cabinet. Dude, just throw in a cabinet in there. Why not? Surely a double sink will count as 2 sinks, and it doesn't. Dude, it's literally 2 sinks just together. And I'm pretty sure they're not talking about a second sink like in the bathroom or something. This is definitely under the kitchen category. So let's see if we can't just squeeze 2 sinks back to back right there. Okay, that's counting. Now onto that cabinet. Usually I would go for this one, but I think I'm going to go for the small one just because we are kind of limited on space. I don't love it right there. Maybe just above the prep station. Something simple like that. Okay, very good, very good. Now, a popcorn machine and an ice cream maker. And that should round out the end of the kitchen appliances. But where do we put these things? Actually, we could kind of put these out here, right? It's a little weird, but it'll definitely work. It'll be a good way to show off, that we have popcorn and ice cream. Kind of having them in front of the big windows here. But is that it for the kitchen? I believe it is. Now, going back to interior, we need 2 lamps, 2 things of decor, and 1 entertainment device, whatever that may be. I think one of the options is a pool table. Yeah, and like a ping pong table. That's definitely not going to fit anywhere in here. So let's keep it small again, keep it simple, and we'll just go with the arcade machine. We might actually be able to put that right next to the grill and fryer, which again is super weird, but if it fits, I'm all right with it. I am a-okay with that. At first I was just gonna put one of these lights in here, and then I was thinking for some reason upstairs we had another ceiling to put lights on, but we don't, obviously. So I think in that case I'm just gonna rotate this other one around, and we'll kind of hover it above our only table here on the main floor. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. Gives our clientele plenty of light. Actually, it looks pretty nice in here. Decorations are also a little difficult as well because we are just limited to these few paintings, which I can honestly say I don't think any of them look like they really belong in a fast food restaurant. Maybe this one, I guess. Let's just throw that up on the wall somewhere. That seems like a decent spot for it. Oh, and we still have to do the bathroom, dude. The water closet. I completely forgot about that. And then we'll just do the one to the left of the soda can one. I was going to say Coca-Cola can, but that's definitely not what that is. So how do we go about doing this exactly for the bathroom? Because it looks like there used to be a door here, but somebody's removed it and just left the hinges. I guess we'll just open up Ava Zone, head into the toilet category, and we can try to piece something together here. We could just throw a porta potty in here, right? No, that's the easy way out. We're not going to do that. Let's actually, get a proper stall in here that somehow fits, surprisingly. Oh, we don't even need another sink? Was the other sink actually meant for the bathroom? Hang on, can we move this in here? There's not really even enough room for it. We'll just leave it there. It's totally fine. It is very odd, though, that our guests, or I guess the people who are paying us to do this, their guests would have to then go into the kitchen just to use the bathroom if they had to do that. But that's it, you guys. That is 100% completion. From the outside, it's hard to tell that this is a fast food restaurant because the curb appeal is just not there. Sure, you have some nice flower boxes and things, but it just doesn't really look like a fast food restaurant to me. At least not the ones that I'm used to. But that should be this job 100% complete now. So let's complete the entire task, and we'll see how much we're gonna get paid for this. Oh, I clicked the wrong button because it's highlighted dark blue. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. 100% everything, 600 XP, and 5,000 buckaroonies. We also got some new furniture and a new logo. Speaking of which, when we get back to our cafe, I would kind of like to adjust our logo as well. I'm not even sure that we have one just yet. The neighborhood cats are still here. That's good to see. All of our employees are currently on break, you know, resting up. Apparently, we don't have a logo, so I guess we can go through and choose one if we'd like to. We have Burger Night, Coffee Sky, Eat and Run. This one seems problematic to me. You're basically telling your clientele, your guests, that it's okay to just dine and ditch, to dine and dash, whatever you want to call it. Then Flynn's, Harry Shotter? Not unlocked yet, but that is a very, very cool one. The Halfway House Cafe, Mama Pizza, and then Mr. White. I'm kind of leaning more towards Burger Night. I mean, we do have a few burgers on the menu, and honestly, I think going on the burger route is probably the way to go. So let's just go with that. 2,500 bucks for a new logo. Oh, and it actually puts it on the building? That is nice. That is really, really nice, dude. And it's burger with 3 R's instead of just 2. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Anyways, I think that's where we're gonna wind things down at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.